For most Indians, the passport is the ultimate government document. It carries the national emblem. It is issued after verification, and it also allows you to travel across the world as an Indian citizen. But what if you're told that your passport is not actually proof of Indian citizenship? That is exactly the debate that erupted after the Ministry of External Affairs, or MEA, clarified that a passport is a travel document and not a citizenship document. So, if an Indian passport is not proof of citizenship, then what is? And what documents would someone need if their citizenship were questioned? Let's break down what the Indian law states. Speaking during Passport Seva Divas, a senior MEA official stated that an Indian passport is fundamentally a travel document. According to the official, its purpose is to facilitate international travel and establish a person's nationality while traveling abroad. However, it should not be equated with a document that establishes citizenship rights. The clarification surprised many because passports are issued only after scrutiny. The Ministry of External Affairs itself noted that passports are granted only after significant due diligence, drawing on verification from multiple government records and agencies. Yet the ministry's position is not new. The Hindu points out that the government's own passport manual states that a passport provides evidence of nationality. The manual also says this evidence is placed in the same category as other forms of evidence relating to citizenship status. A passport may support a citizenship claim, but it is not legally treated as a final word on citizenship. The distinction comes from the way Indian law is structured. Citizenships and passports are governed by two separate legal frameworks. Citizenship is governed by the Citizenship Act. Passports are governed by the Passports Act. One of the key reasons a passport is not considered conclusive proof of citizenship is Section 20 of the Passports Act. This provision allows the central government to issue a passport or travel document to a person who is not an Indian citizen, if it considers doing so is necessary in public interest. Because the law permits such exemptions, the possession of a passport alone cannot automatically establish citizenship in every circumstance. The Hindu further notes that the courts have also examined this distinction and have treated passports as evidence relevant to citizenship questions, but not as a definitive proof in themselves. BusinessLine's resident editor Purnima Joshi states, India does not possess a single universal document that definitively proves citizenship for the vast majority of its population. While individuals who acquire nationality via naturalization or registration receive formal certificates, ordinary citizens born in India must rely on a combination of contextual records, such as birth certificates, school registry documents, and land papers to satisfy the strict criteria of Citizenship Act 1955. Because India has progressively tightened its birthright laws over the decades, shifting from a pure, just solo citizenship by birth location to rules deeply tied to parental legal status, the burden of proof remains firmly on the individual. Legal experts note this aligns with long-standing statutory frameworks. Section 20 of the Passports Act 1967 allows the Union government to issue passports to non-citizens, such as stateless refugees, in public interest, meaning possession of the document alone does not automatically guarantee or create citizenship status if legally challenged. Here's the crucial point. Indian law does not provide a single universal document that proves citizenship for every citizen. Instead, citizenship is determined according to the Citizenship Act, and citizenship can be acquired in different ways. A person may become an Indian citizen by the following methods: by birth, descent, registration, naturalization, or incorporation of territory. Because people acquire citizenship through different routes, the evidence used to establish citizenship also differs from case to case. This means there is no single card, certificate, or identity document that universally settles the question for every Indian citizen. According to the Hindu's analysis, citizenship is established through documentary evidence linked to the specific way citizenship was acquired. For someone who acquired citizenship through registration or naturalization, an official citizenship certificate can be served as direct proof. For citizens by birth or descent, authorities may need to examine multiple records together. These include birth records, family and parental records, citizenship-related certificates, and other documents that establish the legal facts underlying a citizenship claim. A passport can form part of this evidentiary chain. But, according to a legal aspect explained by the Hindu, it is considered one piece of evidence among others rather than a standalone citizenship document. This is why the debate has become so significant. Many citizens assume that a passport alone conclusively settles citizenship questions. The law, however, takes a more nuanced view. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more such explainers.